Hello everybody, Deadman38 here, and today we're going to be doing Balloon again. So, last episode we got to wave like 180, but more importantly, we unlocked Desperado. So, this is probably going to be the last episode of Balloon for at least a minute. And it's just going to be, trying out Desperado, just to see if he's any good. I think, let's go to a basic map. I'm thinking, let's do what we started with, 3 mines round. This is like one of the first ones we did. Let's do medium. I could do reverse, but let's just do standard. It's just to see how fun Desperado is. And guys,
ready to fly.
Desperado. Let's look at what he does. So he has his first top tree. Oh. We're limited. No. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to use a lot of Desperado today, I guess. So top does faster attacks, depending on how far they are from him. Second is he can see camo balloons. And third is he works best alone. And he attacks really fast, but less when monkeys are in each weapon's attack range. So we really just want him by himself. So probably right there is good. We're probably gonna get another one like right here, another one right there, because that way they're not within each other's attack ranges, so they're all getting their wander bonus, and we want that eventually probably. I think we're probably gonna do one for each tier, and yeah, I think yeah, because he does good by himself, so we actually don't want any other monkeys. So let's start it. I think what he's really going to be good at is probably more early game stuff, but we have to get experience just to unlock his abilities at first, so. He's attacking pretty good though. He's better than a dart monkey at least. Just kind of sucks you have to get experience for everything. He's doing pretty alright though. Ooh, I can already get wander. Let's get that. So I think everyone's gonna go into wander because it's just the most beneficial one, at least right now. So I think now we're gonna do quick draw, which is this one. And I think this guy is going to be our top tree. This guy's gonna be our bottom tree. And then this guy is going to be our middle tree. It's going to take a minute. I do think we're going to need at least one more balloon. One more building. Because I think we want this one. Because they can't pop all balloons. And so I think we're going to need something like that. So we'll do that. And I know he's going to get like a little bit nerfed because of that, but we don't really have a choice because we need at least one of them that can pop. Ooh, okay, we can already get this one. Attacks faster the fewer balloons in range. That's interesting. I think we'll wait. I think let's wait for a little bit. At least with Mr. Edie, we've got a little bit of ability to wait a little bit because he can do a lot by himself. He also can't attack camo because he doesn't have the middle skill tree. Okay, let's look at his abilities. So Nomad attacks faster the more balloons are in range. When lives are lost, gets temporary range and attack speed increase plus a small amount of cash if a balloon leaked. Interesting. So this tree is really just, he can't be around people. So I think this guy's probably going to end up being our bottom. Originally he's going to be our middle, but I think he's going to be the bottom because he's the farthest away. And this guy's our top, so let's just get that. So far they're not doing too bad, honestly. Okay. So this guy is going to be our top. We can always change, but I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be our top. We're doing so far. We're doing pretty good. I'm only at 18 out of 60 though. I do worry about their ability to handle later rounds. I don't think they're going to be a very good high level tower. Bullseye. Shots get a chance to crit. Chance to crit goes up when target balloon is further away. So that's especially interesting, because they seem to have a really specific thing about distance, whether it be towards other towers or towards balloons. I'm honestly tempted to put like I'm gonna put a sniper right here, because this way he's not getting in the way of their bonus, but he's still gonna give them enough health to survive, because I don't think they can do it without it. I'm gonna start trying to get rid of these rocks little by little, just so that sniper monkey can be more useful. We definitely want this one though, so you can deal with the metal ones. Upgrades pistol with 6-shot revolver, attacks even faster the fear balloons are in range. So that's an interesting upgrade. I think we'll go with our original. Oh no. You know, just because I think we're gonna use a power up here, I would prefer that we don't just like not get to enjoy this because of these balloons. I don't really have any good power-ups. That's unfortunate. Okay. We could do instant monkeys. Let's do a little spike factory.
Eyes on that exit.
Ooh. Okay, that's not good. We already took hits. I think Nomad's just not really a good idea for this. Also, it could totally be my fault for putting this guy where he is. We definitely need a metal popper, because it's not going to work otherwise. These guys don't have the ability to pop a lot of special balloons, which I noticed was going to be a problem straight out the gate. I hope that one of their paths gives them the ability to pop at least metal balloons. Otherwise, you're going to be reliant on others to do that, which isn't too bad late game, but at least early game, it's kind of a hindrance. And we really want this guy to probably be the enforcer. No, well, we want this guy to be bottom tree. But we kind of don't have a choice in that matter at this point. So it seems like the middle is really good for special balloons, because it can pop camo and lead and good against fortified targets. So it seems like that's probably where you want that one. Let's get enforcer. Let's get that, and let's put him right here. And we're still very reliant on these guys. I'm gonna try to upgrade this spike guy just so we can make it past. So far, honestly, Desperado doesn't seem bad. It is a primary monkey, which you have to kind of consider, because it means that it's not really meant to be one of the higher tier monkeys. It's just meant to be a good start. The distance is an interesting concept, though, because it does mean that if you have them isolated, kind of like the snipers, they're pretty alright. You just gotta have them get that ability to be isolated. Other than that, their damage seems pretty alright. This little shotgun ability that shows knockback balloons, that's pretty good. I don't know how good it's going to be later, though. Similarly with all the other abilities. We've gotten away with a couple of these things already. So these two are probably the biggest problem, though, because they're blocking the sniper's ability to see, well, this specific area right here. I think we're doing pretty alright, though. We've seen enough experience to continue down their tree. I do like their weapons, though. This guy's a shotgun. I think this guy's gonna get, yeah, right here. He's gonna get the sniper. It's not as good as the actual snipers, but it's still really cool. It's like a lever action. Oh, I need to read what that ability does. I don't know what it does. Target monkey gains improved range accuracy and camo detection. Oh, okay. So he's a buffer unit too. That's interesting. The middle tree almost always is an ability though, so it makes sense that they would give this character also an ability. I think every tower has one. And they're not doing too bad, honestly. I mean, yeah, these guys are helping, but they're definitely doing something. I mean, he has 12,000. He only has 59, which is kind of sad. He has 265. Their range is weird. Because I feel as though this is kind of a crap range. But also, it's kind of bad placing on my part. I might replace him. Because I think right there. And he's still getting the Wander. So I think the Wander doesn't count for heroes, and it doesn't count for the towers that place things down. He's still getting the ×3 bonus. So this is actually a better placement, which is kind of weird. I don't feel like it should be. Oh, we're almost doing that. I might make this a freestyle run to see how long we can last, just with the Desperados. But it's kind of interesting that their abilities are really distance-based. And also, this guy's not getting the Wander bonus. Even though he is arguably around less, because he's only around 2 people. He's around 3 of them, and he's still getting the Wander bonus. So I wonder how that really works. I guess I could just read it again, but let's read it again, because from my understanding, in each weapon's attack range. So maybe it's weird, right? I don't really understand how that works. So I'm assuming he is in the attack range of 2 of them. So is that why he's only getting the 1? But he is only the attack range of 1. But he's still getting all 3. Does the hero not count? The hero kind of has to count though, because if you're looking at his Wander bonus, he's missing 2. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe it's just something iffy with this specific area. These gold mine things are going to be out pretty soon, and this one gives you 72,000, so we're not a lot of money soon. I think we can definitely probably make it at least to 70. But we also don't have them fully upgraded, don't have the option to make them fully upgraded, so that's definitely something to think about. Because it's usually the last levels that are the most impactful when it comes to towers. And we're only at 6,000, so I'm probably gonna... I'm probably gonna get his next, the double revolver ability if I can. Now he's not even getting the wander bonus. The wander must really be for like very situational areas, because I feel like the other ones are just better. Like if we do middle and then standoff, right? He's not getting debuffed by this at all now. If anything, he's technically stronger than the others, because he's within this increase. But they're doing really good, as far as I'm concerned. It's just the wander bonus I don't really care for. It's kind of weird to me. I don't think I would go down the bottom path. The shotgun ability is really good, though. Maybe later down the tree it makes up for it, but not getting that wander bonus feels like a real down. Real negative situation there. I mean, I think it's still worth it, though. I like seeing the new monkeys, and they do look adorable with their little hats and stuff. It's kind of funny. They remind me of Crocodile Dundee. And I like the guns. Like I said earlier, it's just interesting that they all get like their own unique gun. I definitely think they're one of the more interesting towers. It also helps that primary is really good. Like, everyone loves the dart monkey, everyone loves the boomerang monkey, the glue gunner I like a lot. I don't really mess with the ice tower. Tack shooter's great. And the cannon and the ice I don't really mess with, though. That's just preference. So primary is already like one of the more fun ones to use. So it's really cool that they added a new primary. We're getting close to seeing that unlock. This is 18,000, which is kind of crazy, and this one's 14,000. So we might not see that this go around. I'll definitely try though, because I'm mainly using them right now, so they should be getting a lot of experience. I'm actually gonna get rid of one of the sniper monkeys, just so they can try to get a little bit more experience. And I'll do more of them. Just trying to give them the abilities that I think they're best with. And I think I'm just gonna ignore the wander bonus, at least right now. Oh, we got the twin guns. Now this is exciting too. So I think it's cool that you can get two guns. I wonder if they... Oh yeah, I love it. I love the animation for it. It's so cool. I'm so down for it. Look at that. Look at... It's so cool that they do that. I mean, they're really sticking it out. Like, yeah, they still have this guy down here, but they're very much doing a majority of this by themselves. And the fact that I can buff all of them as well is really nice. Let's get rid of this little gold thing right here. I just want the others to get their upgrades though, because it's just really nice to see all their abilities. Oh yeah, we're doing so well. And the fact that they do critical hits is so good too. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but it feels like it makes a difference. Definitely affects their range pretty highly. He's already not getting his wander, so I'm just gonna take advantage. Put down a couple more Desperados. I would put more around the board, but I want that one guy to have all the wander bonuses. still has them somehow. They're doing pretty solid. Like, I'm pretty sure I put this on normal and we're almost at 100. So, I mean, this is pretty good. It is taking a lot of them, but like I said, we don't have all the upgrades. And the last upgrades tend to be the most important. So you do got to keep that in mind when you're judging them. But we are getting closer. Speaking of which, let's check. We're at 4,000. Oof, man, we're not as close as I'd like. And the fact that they can't hit really lead balloons, like the snipers can, but they're not fast if you do this one. So you're really missing out on the ability to take lesser balloons. So this tower really only works if you do the middle and top tree. Because if you do the bottom tree, it doesn't have camo detection. I mean, you can go 2 points in the middle to get that. Kind of like how we do with sniper monkeys. But at the end of the day, you're really going to want to do the middle or top tree. I don't think the third one's good. I think they really didn't balance that one well. Later abilities could change that, obviously. And the fact that they all have this buff that stacks as well is really nice. But I don't know. Some people actually just pay to also like skip the whole XP thing. Like the fact that I'm having to do this XP stuff is just because I don't buy the packs, but like if you just buy it, you'll get all of his abilities straight out the gate. So that's definitely something to consider if you don't care about that type of stuff. I think we're probably heading towards the end of this. I don't think we might be able to get to 100, but I don't think we're going to be able to get past that. At least not with our current upgrade limits. We do have a lot of money though, so I could if I really wanted to. But I really just wanted this episode to be just showing off the Desperado Monkey. At least the amount you would have if you just started, you know, and you had him. And yeah, you know, we did all the work to unlock him, so it felt wrong not to at least show him off a little bit. I really like him. He's definitely one I would use. Because he's just like a baby sniper. And I like the snipers. Snipers are great. One of my favorite towers in the game. And they have this nice western theme too, so I think that's also fun. I think they're probably Australian more than they are western though. I don't know, the poncho kind of makes me feel western though. Maybe it's just regular western. I like this one though. The black jacket, that's really cool. Also, we got our little Etten up here, max level already. We might make it to 100. There's a realistic chance we can make it to 100. I don't know if we'll be able to make it farther though. Because they're doing a lot of damage. Well, we did it. We got to 100. Now, do keep in mind, I got the Monkey Village, and I got them the ability to increase their attack speed as well as making it so they can hit all types of balloon, and the sniper made the easier game really easier. Not to mention the little spike thing, so do keep in mind that this is not necessarily if you just went Desperado, but because I didn't have all their abilities unlocked, I thought that'd be kind of boring to just see them die immediately. But they're definitely, you could definitely get to bare minimum 30 with just Desperado if you had all the upgrade paths unlocked. Because they have the ability to see camo and they have the option of hitting the fortified and lead balloons. So you have that option. If you did full middle, you would get both camo detection and lead popping, which would give you what you need to get past that. And you might even be able to beat easy mode just with Desperado, even at just starting out. But normal mode, you're probably gonna make it to 30, maybe 40. If you're really lucky, or you have some more of that monkey knowledge to get you with the extra lives like I do. I also don't think they have Paragon yet, but they were just added, so I doubt it? Yeah, no. But it's definitely something to think about, is if they're worth all the grind and the effort, if you're not just going to buy it outright, that is. I think they're pretty solid, though. I haven't tried out the mermaid one either. I don't really like the water-based towers too much, other than the Buccaneer. But, I definitely think that this is one that you should probably try to get for. I also don't know the competitive scene, because apparently there's a lot of competitive play when it comes to Blizzard 10.6. I'm just not really into that type of play, but there's ones where you go against giant Moabs with like millions of health, and you have to strategize and plan out, like the map you're on and all that. And there's even boss Moabs that you can do that are like events. So this game definitely has more content if you wanted to explore it. But I mean, look at this guy. Look at that hat. You tell me you don't want the hat. You don't want this hat. They're definitely worth it, at least a little bit. And look how he twirls those guns. I like how they have little edges on them, kind of like Top Guns. I wonder if that was just a design choice, or if they're trying to say that they're not real guns to, like, you know, not get hit with the age rating. Because I know some revolvers do have tips in real life that aren't like pop guns or BB guns, but it's just kind of, it's very, I don't know. That'd be kind of funny. Because like this, all their guns can really be like, oh, they're not guns. They're just like this is a potato gun. This is so not a real gun. It's a potato gun. It's a scope. So I wonder if they're afraid of that. I don't know. This one does look like a gun though. I don't know. They are worried about the whole like age rating thing. That's kind of funny to me. It always has been for kids though. So I mean, it makes sense. Whoa! I didn't know you could do this. I can remove the walls. That's kind of crazy. I just like get random monkeys with me. Like, hey, you want to mine a wall? It's probably just to get more money, right? Because it earns 160,000, so it's not chump change. Their ability to increase their attack speed is also something you gotta really consider when you're thinking about the viability of them. Oh, we can upgrade something new. Ooh, this is the bottom. I don't know if this is really better, honestly. No, it's better. It's definitely better. That definitely did more damage. Maybe the bottom tree does have some viability. Ooh, it can even knock back Moabs. And it decreases the amount of health you lose when the balloons go past. But if you're relying on them dealing less damage to you, I think you're already kind of done for at that point. I'm really curious about what happens when you remove this wall. Probably nothing, honestly. Probably just gives you money. Takes away the little glowies. This is going really nice though. We're going really far. I don't really... I could just do more Desperados, I guess. Make it a little better. I'm kinda hesitant to put more of some of them. Because I really don't want to lose that wander bonus for that other one over there. But like, there's nothing saying you can't do this. You can just put, if you have the money, which you probably do if you're on this map at least, you can just put just an absolute crap ton of Desperados. see, even with all those Desperados, we still... I think you definitely... Desperados are good. You know, let's do a quick ranking. Let's do a quick ranking of all the primary towers since we just had a new one. Dart Monkey is B tier. It's good, especially with its ability to get the Juggernaut and the Ultra Juggernaut. The Fan Club is incredibly useful, and the crossbow is also good. So I'm gonna say it's B tier, B plus. Boomerang Monkey has the ability to take out a lot of small balloons. It has the ability to go through lead balloons. It does not have camo detection, which is a big deal. So I'm gonna say it is a B. Nah, I'm gonna say C plus for Boomerang Monkey because that camo detection is really useful. You know, now I think about it though. No, I'm gonna definitely say that Dart Monkey's B because it has the ability to pop lead, and as well as C camo. Boomerang can only do one of those things, which this is important. So I'm gonna say it's a C plus for that because it can take care of lead. Bomb has the ability to take care of lead. It has the ability to deal a lot of Moab damage, as well as having a lot of area of effect and taking out a lot of balloons. So this is going to be a B as well. Just for personal bias though, it's probably a B plus. Tack Shooter. Tack Shooter is really good. It only has lead though. It does not have the ability to take out camo balloons, which is very unfortunate. So it has to be a C plus as well. But it is really good at taking out lead balloons. So same with Boomerang, C plus. B highest. Ice Monkey does not have the ability, I believe. Well, maybe, I think one of these do. Oh! Can freeze and pop lead and camo balloons. This is the first tower, and it's 2 points, which does mean more. Because the fact that it's 2 points means you can go on both these tiers and get this ability as well. So this is going to be my first A tier. Because the fact that it can take out camo and lead, while also having the versatility to go down more in the other trees, it's an A tier. Glue Gunner. I love Glue Gunner. Glue Gunner is amazing. I'm pretty sure it can deal damage to camo. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive it can go against camo. It is fantastic against metal. I'm actually gonna say that this is A as well, and this is my bias showing, but the fact that the balloon solver can just deal massive damage to Moabs, as well as you can pretty much, if you build bottom tier, keep balloons in the area for your other towers to hit. For its support, I gotta give it an A. And then we're finally at Desperado. Keep in mind, I don't have the end tiers. Let's read them real quick. Desperado shoots so fast, the revolvers catch a light. I'm gonna assume that this means it can go through lead balloons. So that's already a positive for it. Desperado's long arm can hit clean through an army of balloons. So I'm gonna assume that gives it pretty much infinite piercing to a lot of piercing. And then this ability, marked to pop ability. Marks extra balloons, then proceeds to attack all marked balloons. Marked balloons take more damage and get more cash. All Desperados can target marked balloons. So this gives more cash. So that's a huge benefit, especially for a primary monkey. That's massive. And this probably increases the cash generation because that's usually what they do. They say Desperado hits so hard it's like a mind blast. So I'm going to assume this does knockback and more knockback and more knockback because that's kind of what it's going at. I do think it only getting its basic bonus when it's not in attack range of other monkeys is a negative. Because it has the ability guaranteed to hit camo, I'm going to assume it has the ability to hit lead based on this. I am going to say that it is an A+. So I do think this is the best in the primary, mainly for the cash generation if I'm going to be straight up with you. Because that cash generation, the only other option you really have early in the game is the banana farm. And maybe a buccaneer if you go into the mercantile if there's water nearby. So I'm going to say that Desperado is the best primary now. And yeah, I think that's all, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more balloons, just, you know, put down the comments below. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to another game I haven't chosen yet. And yeah, hope you all have a good night. Please like, comment, and subscribe.